Time now to continue our Olympic series with five-time world rowing champion Mahe Drysdale. Drysdale's had his fair share of challenges, the latest a shoulder injury after being knocked off his bike while training just over 2 weeks ago. His recovery hasn't been as rapid as he'd hoped and he's only just returned to rowing training. But he believes he's still on track for London. Here's Mahe Drysdale on his career and what it would mean to win Olympic gold. The very first time Mahe Drysdale got into the single scull, he fell out. 7 years and 5 world titles later, he can laugh about that day.
Yeah, you do. It's amazing, I suppose, how far I've come. When I first got into the single, it was very much on a dream and a hope that it was going to work. It was a big risk and didn't know whether it was going to pay off, but it certainly has, and probably been a lot better than I ever imagined it would be.
But there have been plenty of setbacks too.
Going to get it. Norway's got in front of Drysdale.
Like the illness which robbed Drysdale of his chance to win Olympic gold 4 years ago. And the lower back injury he's dealt with for the past 2 years. That injury has forced him to do half his training on the bike, but that's proved dangerous after twice being hit by a car. But his back just can't take 2 sessions a day in the boat.
I've tried and my back just can't take it. So, it's just meant that I've had to really mentally switch on whenever I go rowing, and I'm very conscious and really focused for that sort of hour and a half that I'm out there to try to fit 3 hours of technical change into that time.
Last year was hugely satisfying for Drysdale. He proved his restricted training program could work when he won back the world title he lost at home in 2010.
That to me really just said, you're back, and you've got yourself through a tough time, and if you can do that, you can sort of do anything. So I think it all does make you stronger at the end of the day.
He also draws strength from his partner and fellow world rowing champion Juliette Haig. The pair share the Olympic dream, but they also share a home and a life outside of rowing.
There's always a pile of washing to get through.
Big pile.
There's the dogs to walk, or the animals to feed.
We actually have to have working bees. We have our families down here, and we have a list and we put them to work.
It's the work on and off the water which Drysdale hopes will pay off. He's 33 now and well aware this may be the last time his body allows him to chase his ultimate goal.
Sometimes even on the water, I'm struggling and I just sort of think about that Olympic final and as if I'm racing in that last 500 and what I'm going to be doing, and I've been through a hell of a lot in the last sort of 12 years, so no matter what happens, it'll mean a lot to me, and performing and winning would be awesome.
It could be that the last time Drysdale gets into the single scull, he wins Olympic gold. And it would be fantastic to see him do that.